theme for 10?
Today's theme, which is?
Rabbits? Christmas.
Christmas bunnies, that's right. Looks like there's not much of a twist. Today's theme, cartoon characters. Who threw more touchdown passes in Super Bowl games than any other quarterback? Very innovative. Check. Who answers it? 30 points. What did the Beverly Hillbillies call their swimming pool?
Cement pond.
That's it. Dang it. Power chord. All right, for 5 points, rockers. What are the 2 music video channels in our system? They don't mean our solar system, they mean our cable system. Ouch!
MTV and VHS.
Worth twice the posted amount, which would be 10 points. You're very good at that. The next time we need an official balloon buster, we'll just call you right in, okay, Diana? Remember, you have a limited supply. You have to go to human air after that.
Okay.
Do you need some oxygen? Our Domino's Pizza has arrived. What is your name, sir?
Ali.
Ali! Ali! Hey, why don't you just put that down over there? Everyone, this is Ali, and tonight we have a special edition of TVOD, and this is a tribute to that unsung hero at Domino's Pizza. This is Ali, the pizza delivery boy. Give it a hand, give it a hand, give it a hand. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for being here. You want to say anything to all your appreciative fans out there?
Hello.
All right. Where did the first Thanksgiving feast take place? Oh, that's close enough. It's Plymouth, Mass. They couldn't all fit on top of the rock. They tried. Take a stab. Any president.
George Washington.
Who is the biggest turkey on local cable television here in Newburyport? You.
Team baseball is on play brown. Charlie did position 1. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. What position did Charlie Brown play on his baseball team? Charlie Brown. Charlie...
Pitcher.
Today's theme?
Today's theme again. Gotta remember, Jack Frost is not only cold, he's quick. Eric Hayden, Rabbit. Okay, for 20 points. Name Santa's reindeer.
Oh, no.
All of them?
You got it. But I have this strange feeling that I beamed right into Jack Burbank because I have a sudden urge to act like an idiot. Man, stop staring at the contestants like that. I've told you about that.
TVOD, 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 TVOD.
Welcome to TVOD, the variety show that's so different, it might even make you a television addict. Don't touch that remote control. Stay tuned to Channel 3 for the only game show you can win prizes on without leaving your living room. And now, our host, the king of the movie marathon himself, Jack Burbank.
Hey, it's TVOD Monthly, where we ask the musical question, if April showers bring May flowers, what does acid rain bring? Nothing! That's right. The month of April, and the sun's out. I do not work for the Secret Service. Okay, month of April on the calendar. What events do we have in April? Oh. that brings to mind one. April Fools. Guess who feels pretty foolish right about now? Woo! How about that? How do I look? Do I look good?
Oh, you look great!
All right then. This is the month of April. And let me see, what else do we celebrate in April? Patriots Day. No, not those Patriots. No, the Patriots of the Battle of Lexington and Concord, which started the long road to freedom from the tyranny of the British and handed it over to the IRS, who now have the right to mercilessly tax us. But that's okay. They're Americans anyways. Oh, and they've given us till the 17th to get our large chunks of income into them this year. What nice guys. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it for Patriots Day. Okay then. That'll do it for all the events of April. I'd say it's time to get on with the show. We're back. We hope you enjoyed that word from our sponsor. Okay, for my first guest, please welcome Patrick Saint.
How you doing?
Good to meet you, Mr. Saint.
Nice to meet you too.
Can I call you Pat?
Sure. That's what everybody calls me, Pat.
We invited Pat to the show for the month of March because he claims to be a direct descendant of Saint Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, whose day we celebrate on the 17th. Pat, I think what the first question that most people are wondering, and what I am curious about myself, is, what's your favorite food?
Pasta puzzle.
Ah, not potatoes, eh?
I prefer stovetop.
Well, seriously, what makes you think St. Patrick is your ancestor?
Ah, that's easy. See, my name's Patrick, and it's kind of like a family thing. All the male Patricks were named Patrick because you gotta keep it in the family, you know. My father's name was Patrick. His father's name was Patrick. This is my uncle Patrick's. Every one of them is Patrick, and you know, that's how it gets confusing sometimes. Though I gotta tell you, you know, at the old funerals and weddings.
I can imagine. How do you cope?
We just say "Hey you" anyway, you know, so it don't matter.
By the way, what are your daughters' names?
Patricia. So I got 4 Patricias. We call them Pat too.
Bless their hearts. Well, do you have any other proof, Pat?
Well, I got these pictures that have been passed on for generations. So here, take a look here. It's Uncle Pat's cathedral. Isn't it beautiful? The Irish really showed their appreciation when he brought Christianity to Ireland and all. And here's some of the landscape. Look at that.
Oh, the pictures don't look very old, Pat.
Well, haven't you ever heard of St. Patrick's miracles? This is one he never let the public onto.
But St. Patrick's Cathedral was built in 1190. St. Patrick died in 461.
Oh, whoops. Here's the truth there, Jack. Good old St. Patrick liked to time travel now and then, you know what I'm saying? And he came forward and he in time and he got these pictures and he backed up a little bit to the 12th century and took a shot of that church. And then he came back and gave me the film, you know what I'm saying? So I could show them to you guys and make a few bucks on the side.
Wow, that's very interesting, Pat. Oh, excuse me, we have a phone call. Jack Burbank, TVOD.
Hi, I don't believe this guy for 1 second. I bet he does need to know the 3 aspects of Trinity. Ask him, do you know?
Yeah, it's sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right?
Okay, Mr. Saint. Get out of here!
Hey, kidding, what do you mean get out of here? For crying out loud, I'm as St. Patrick as could be. Look at me, I'm green.
A direct descendant, huh? Direct descendant of St. Patrick. My next guest is the author of the book, Eat, Meat, and Die, a controversial look at why you shouldn't eat meat. Please welcome Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard. Hey, Doctor. Good to have you on the show and to chew the fat with us.
Good to be here, Jack. Everything's groovy. It's just really groovy to be here, and it's just a groovy thing.
Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard. Interesting name.
Why, yes, Jack. When I was in college, I suffered from a mild case, but a really groovy case of schizophrenia. And all three of my primary personalities got degrees.
Fascinating. That must have been quite a strain.
It was pretty groovy, and we wondered why we were always tired.
Doctor to the Third, Eat, Meet, and Die came out about 5 years ago. But the reason you're back in the news is your new book, A Child's Guide to the Slaughterhouse, which the critics are attacking just as avidly as your first book. Experts and critics alike claim your information is misleading and unfounded. What kind of solid proof do you have to back up your theories?
Well, you'll just have to read the book, Jack, and it's a really groovy book, and you'll find out.
Okay, then. Child's Guide is full of all these pictures of the actual slaughter process. Why go after the children? Isn't that kind of harsh for young kids?
Well, not at all. I feel that children should be taught the dangers of meat eating. If you tell them that eating meat can cause the common cold or brain damage, they won't listen. But if you tell them and show them the dangers of making hamburgers, it will make them love spinach that much more. It's a really groovy thing.
Okay, that makes sense. Doctor, let's get to the meat of the matter, shall we? Your following is as fanatical as your ideas. They would do anything you told them to stop the eating of meat.
Yes, Jack, they're very loyal to me. They're really, really groovy.
So then, could you tell me what this is, Dr. Dr. Fine?
Well, I'm no genius, but I think that's a hot dog.
Okay, then. How do you explain this picture taken by hidden camera?
Well, I used it in one of my demonstrations, and it was a really groovy one.
Well, how about this one, then?
Okay. It started out just as a trendy thing. I was just out of college with no way to pay for the 3 degrees. And well, not eating meat was in fashion, so I grabbed a roast beef sandwich and I wrote, "Eat meat and die." I never realized the book would do so well, but let's face it, who are we anyways? We're meat-eating carnivores, Jack! Give me that hot dog!
Okay, that was Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Uncovered. And I'm sure there's a few fans out there who have a bone to pick with him, so we'll just beef up security until he can get home.
TVOD.
Welcome back to the Home Meat Club. Moving right along, our next item is 580 pounds of liver. That's right, 580 pounds of 100% USDA choice calf's liver. This is one you won't want to miss. This liver retails for $500, but today on the Home Meat Club, you can have this liver not for $400, not for $300, but for $100. You want to get in on this one. Don't miss out on this liver. We already have over 200 people on the phones. That's 100% USDA choice calf's liver. And you know the nice thing about liver is that you can serve it so many ways and everybody loves it. Let's go to the phones. Hello, you're on Home Meat Club. Who's this?
Hi, I'm Dottie from Nutley, New Jersey.
Well, Dottie, great to have you with us today. Did you get in on this liver?
Oh yes, my kids could eat a river of liver. They just love it. I grind it up and make them liver burgers or a nice liver loaf.
Well, that sounds delicious, Dottie. What time's dinner? It's been real nice talking to you, Dottie. Can I give you a moo?
Sure, and could I have one for my daughter and my mother?
I'd be happy to, Dottie. Have a nice day now, Dottie. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Thank you.
You're watching Home Meat Club, where you get all the meat that's fit to eat. And remember, we accept all major credit cards. So order now using our toll-free 1-800-EAT-MEAT number. Now, back to Trudy and the Vital Organ Hour.
Oh, we're down to 1 minute left on this one. If you want to feed your blood, this meat's for you. You can't get liver like this from your local market. As you can see, we're ready to take this one away. It's so easy to order with our 1-800-EAT-MEAT toll-free number. We'll be right back after this message. Hope you stay with us for some more home meat shopping.
Located at 504 Merrimack Street, Newburyport. There's a value of $100, opening bid of $50, and is not exchangeable.
And that's all for the news outside the news for February. What'd you change the channel for? You were watching the Lend a Hand auction for Opportunity Workshop.
Put it back on!
Kitchen or for the balcony. The round pedestal table has an oak grain formica top and the vinyl-clad seats made of easy care indoor or out.
Watching us again. Do you believe this lady? Unbelievable. Don't you realize that you can get some great deals watching the annual auction for the Opportunity Workshop?
Yeah. Do you realize how much effort is put into the auction by the whole community?
Now put the auction back on. There's something for everyone, and proceeds benefit the Opportunity Workshop, who have done wonders for the mentally handicapped in our area. Besides, you can't get rid of us unless you put on Channel 3.
A5.
I'm here if you need me. I can't help my own nature. If I love you, it's something I can't help and something that I need. People are what they are and love what they love, and I don't see any sense in trying to be something else. I wouldn't trade it for a box at the opera, the thing I feel for you. You can't change it or take it away from me.
Does this mean you're gonna lend me that $5?
TVOD. TVOD. TVOD.
Okay, mates, we only got 2,000 more miles to go. First mate, start her up.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Second mate.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, merrily, merrily. Oh, wait a minute. Put the brakes on it, man. What's the matter with you blokes anyways? Can't you do this thing right? You're gonna be able to row, you're gonna sing right now. Second mate, you start it this time.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Row, row,
merrily,
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 life's about to
change.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the matter with you blokes? Can't you do anything right?
Hey, why don't we do our own song?
Shiver me timbers.
Go down the sea for my punk rock girls. Right to the harbor, punk rock girls. Punk rock girls. Head to hit the shore, punk rock girls. Punk rock girls.
Put a lid on it, Put a lid on it. Who started that?
He did.
50 splashes for the both of you insubordinates.
Get out.
No. Anything but that. There you go.
Let's go. We'll do
all
it
right,
right.
mates, we're going to do it one more time, and we're going to do it right this time.
Yeah.
I'll start her off and show you how it's really done. Row, 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 row,
row, merrily.
The stream.
Throw the captain gently out of the boat.
What's this?
Merrily, 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 hope he doesn't float. Throw the captain gently out of the boat. Merrily, 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 hope he doesn't float. Throw the captain gently out of the boat. Merrily, 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 merrily.
What's such a hurry for?
We gotta get to cool Hawaii so I can see my punk rock girl.
Punk rock girl.
Punk rock girl.
Punk rock girl.
I gotta get to my punk rock girl.
Welcome to the news outside the news of April. I'm Baba Wawa.
And I'm Wawa Don Kite. Our top story this month is the oil spill in Alaska. 10 million gallons of Exxon oil wallows in the Prince William Sound, murdering marine life and ruining the $100 million a year fishing industry. How was this black mass of death and destruction allowed to transform a vital ecosystem into a graveyard? Well, we at News Outside the News have a phone call from the captain of the Exxon oil tanker himself. Hello, Captain. Is it true that 10 million gallons of oil was spilled into the Prince William Sound? What was the cause of this accident? And how will the fishermen react to this? And what about the animals? The ecosystem in general seems to be ruined, Captain. What do you have to say for yourself about all this? Well, Captain, are you related to John Tower in any way? You both sound quite a bit alike. Well, I think maybe you two ought to get together even though you're not related. Captain, you don't sound like you're a drinker to me. Have a good day.
Yeah.
That's the captain.
Gee, Wawa, seafood's getting polluted. There's aller in our apples. There's carcinogens in practically everything else. Seems like the only healthy people now are anorexics.
Yes, Baba. Ha 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 ha. And now for the weather. Baba?
It's typical for April this month. It's raining cats and dogs, as usual. And pink elephants, and turtles, and ducks, and all kinds of things.
In sports this month, Wawa Donkite is on location at the Knievel Suite in Boston, talking to Robbie Knievel, who will be jumping on April 14th at the Caesars Palace.
Robbie, when you make this jump, it seems to me everything after this will be a bit anticlimactic. Will you continue just making other jumps that aren't quite this, traumatic, or?
Well, this will be a dramatic jump, but like the buses, that'll be a lot higher.
So you go about it in different ways then?
I'll probably be at around the same distance or a little farther when I do it. The canyon's in my mind for, down the road, to go and put on a good show and as an entertainer and take either a show like my father wants me to do, a World of Wheels on the kids with the bicycles, the skateboards, and all that, or a Western stunt show and go overseas. And I'm in the entertainment business. I'll figure out something.
After you jump the fountain at Caesar's Palace, would you dare jump the fountain at the Bartlett Mall in Newburyport?
Newburyport, I've never even heard of.
What do you think of TVOD?
This is $1 million production.
We hear you're traveling with Jack Burbank.
We're traveling with the cheapest guy we've ever been with in our lives. When we come to the airports, the sky caps run to keep away from this guy. They all know it.
And that's all, folks, for the news outside the news of April. I'm Wawa Donkite.
And I'm Baba Wawa. Good evening.
TVOD.
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Fish and bow. But did we come here to play cards or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Just play a game of...
All right, Andy, 5-card stud.
5-card stud? Nicolini?
Sure.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I checked out the full show. It's pretty good. Nice fish and bow.
Anything around the $10 to $12,000 range? Think I might be interested?
I saw an ice boat for about 10 grand.
Psst, Jack. Hey, Jack, down here. Your cards. Look at your cards.
I say, I'll take 3 cards.
I happen to have it on inside information that the Jack of Diamonds is on the bottom of the deck. You take that, and you'll have 3 of a kind. Me, the Jack of Diamonds, and a foo-foo heart right beside me.
Isn't that... I think you dropped $1 over there, Michael.
Oh, thanks, Jack. Hey! Don't want to be losing my money this way. All right.
No, Jack, don't do that. You don't want to cheat. This is your friend you're playing with. Don't listen to that foo-foo, Jack. Go for it all. Jack, isn't your friendship worth a lot more than a mere $5? Ah, shut up!
I think I'll take,
You gonna play, Jack, or what?
Yeah, all right. I'll take 3.
3 too.
Oh, I'm calling you out.
I'm gonna bet $5 on this one, Jack.
Okay. See that? Call.
2 5s.
Pair of jacks.
Ah, you got me on that one, Jack.
All right.
You see? He didn't have to cheat to win.
Welcome to the news outside the news of May. I'm Wawa Donkite, and this here is Baba Wawa, if you care to know. Anyway, we have a clip here of the Coast Guard. Let's take a look at it now. The Coast Guard found a body today of a missing man, and because it was the wrong man, they threw him back. In other news tonight, the Germans have declared that the Cold War has ended. You can all take off your hats, gloves, mittens, scarves, etc. And now for the weather. Baba?
There's a 50% chance of rain tonight. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s to upper 70s tomorrow.
And it all really depends on the weather.
Wawa! It's my turn! Wawa!
It'll be sunny.
Wawa!
All depends on the weather. Don't listen to her.
Wawa! And now for a special report.
We have the designs for the new report's low-income housing project in the 11th and 3/4 hour. Let's take a look now at these designs. As you can see, these homes are very modern and very spacious. They range per unit between only $150,000 and $200,000. There is quite a long waiting list, so sign up now for your fine new home. And that's all for the news outside of news for May.
I didn't get a chance to say anything. I'm sorry, I'll never take the last jelly donut again. Please forgive me.
I'm Wawa Dunkite, and this is Baba Wawa. Good evening. And now, dinner at the Arcs.
Hey, John, is supper ready yet?
Nah, I burned the steak!
When you think of the Army, do you think of computers and laser rangefinders, or soldiers trained to operate and repair them? Probably not, because like most people, you're probably not aware that much of tomorrow's technology is being used every day in today's Army. So if you think the Army is still walkie-talkies and hand-crank generators, get set for an eye-opening experience. You're about to take an exciting look into the force of the future, today's Army. Combat Engineers, the Rangers, the Airborne Division, Artillery Units, and Special Delivery Forces.
Special Delivery Forces. This is Charlie Company. I'd like to order 2 small pies with pepperoni, sausage, onions, peppers, no anchovies, and make it quick.
Special Delivery Forces! This Charlie Company?
This is Charlie Company.
You order 2 small cabbage fries, all the anchovies?
No anchovies, that's
there you go, sir!
Thank you.
Good eating!
The Army, force of the future.
TVOD.
That's it. I hope you all stay real warm this winter. And remember, cable is not a crime. But assault and battery is. Just say yes to video.
TVOD. 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 TVOD.
Welcome to TVOD, the game show that's so different it might even make you a television addict. And now, the king of the movie marathon himself, Jack Burbank.
I'm sorry, but Jack Burbank could not be here tonight. I am his cousin. He is on assignment in Transylvania. I am Jack Bloodbank. Very nice to meet you. I know what you're thinking. A vampire with glasses. Haha. We might live forever. We might be supernatural. But you gotta remember, we're blind as bats. Yeah, the mustache now you say. What do you think, all vampires are from Transylvania? No, I come from Madrid. Hey! The cape comes in handy for more than one thing, you understand. I know, everybody knows all about the Christmas bunny, but a lot of people tend to forget where it all started. So, boys and girls, I'm going to tell you the story about the Christmas bunny tonight. A long, long time ago, about 1 million BC, things looked pretty bleak for mankind. The last of the Neanderthals were all gathered around this big fire, starving to death, gnawing on these bones of the last Stegosaurus they caught a month before. See, the Ice Age was just setting in, and they weren't smart enough to hunt for clothing and food to keep themselves warm and nourished. So it looked pretty bad for them. They were all sitting around, wondering when it was all going to end. When all of a sudden, in the distance, they heard a dull thump and a slight tremor in the ground. A few seconds later, another thump and a bigger tremor in the ground. This kept going on, and it kept seeming to get closer and closer. And the only thing they could think of was a Tyrannosaurus was real hungry and finally sniffed them out. Finally, right on top of their cave, the biggest thump of all, stalagmites bouncing off their heads, they thought it was all over. Suddenly, the mouth of the cave was filled. They looked up, and they cowered back. Standing in the doorway of their cave was a 4-story tall bunny rabbit with 5.5-foot fangs and these blazing pink eyes. Well, they said, sure beat starving to death. They thought they were goners. The bunny just glared at them with those pink eyes. Took another step closer. They cowered back. Bunny was in as far as he could go before he'd have to get down on all fours and just charge at him like that. And they thought it was it. When suddenly, he whips this big bag off his back. It was gigantic. It was made of pterodactyl wings. Threw it down on the ground, opened it up, and carefully ordered a seasoned supply of woolly mammoth ribs and dinosaur eggs. Left it at the mouth of the cave, carefully placed it, closed up his pterodactyl bag, and went off to find some more Neanderthals cowering in their caves. He's out of ground. So, the Neanderthals were joyous. They ran up, they gathered all their new found food, and they made it through the season. Then they were promoted to Cro-Magnon, figured out how to use tools for food and shelter. The big saber-toothed bunny never came back again, but he was honored every day around December, which is now December on the calendar, as Saber-Toothed Bunny Day. This went on and on for many years, and then the little baby Jesus was born. And they figured, well, hey, this is real close to Saber-Tooth Bunny Day, so why don't we just make it on the same day and have twice the celebration? Well, everybody was ecstatic. They were joyous. They said, this is a great idea. So they dropped the Saber-Tooth Bunny part, and he just became the Christmas Bunny. You should have seen the gifts little baby Jesus got. He got so many ribs and eggs, he could have started his own restaurant. Excuse me. Tell me it isn't true, Hannah. Oh, no, boys and girls, I have some terrible news. It seems there is no Christmas bunny. And Hannah doesn't lie. Easter bunny? Santa Claus brings toys? Brings toys to all the good little boys and girls? And all these years, all I've been getting is a half-dozen boiled eggs and a side order of spare ribs from Wing House. All these other kids with the toys, and I always thought everybody's birthday was in December. Oh, well, that explains it. And all these years, I thought that's why Chinese restaurants were the only places open on Christmas Day. Oh, no Christmas bunny. You see, me and Fang here was just cruising down the turnpike in the rig.
Silence! I can easily do this, but you must prove you're worthy. Host TVOD, and I will grant you your wish.
Ah, come on. Can't we figure something else out here?
On with the show.
Okay. Don't blow a piston there, Ozzy baby. Well, looks like I'm going to be your gracious host for the evening. Welcome to TV.
Hello, I'm Eliza Doolittle, and I'm going to vote for Michael Dukakis because I know he's going to solve the national deficit problem.
Oh yeah, tax hike Mike. He'll fix it all right.
And he's done a lot for the environment.
Oh, take Boston Harbor, for example. Liberal, liberal, liberal.
I'm talking about nuclear waste, Mr. Rockefeller. Tell me one good thing about George Bush.
No problem! My name is Clayton Rockefeller, and George Bush has my vote because he has strong foreign relations experience, and he'll take a strong stand against drugs.
Yeah, with the help of his buddy Noriega, we'll be able to get all the drugs we want.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
George Bush and Dan Quayle, they both have foreign relations experience that the governor of Massachusetts does not have. We'll keep a strong defense, encouraging more nations to become more democratic, standing for truth, justice, and the American way.
Yeah, with the Quayle National Guard leading the way.
At least the Dukakis administration would be playing with water pistols if that was the case.
Yeah, but with Bush as president, more and more farms will suffer foreclosure.
Well, at least they won't have a grain embargo, and if there was a grain embargo, it'd drive the whole country in submission under the Dukakis administration.
Yeah, but we won't sell arms to terrorists and give napalm sticks to little kids.
They need those sticks to protect themselves from furloughed murderers. Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal. I can't believe it. Ah, she bit me.
Just like a Republican.
Liberal.
Like a lady. Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Conservative.
Conservative. Conservative. Conservative.
Vote for George Bush.
Vote for Michael Dukakis.
Hello.
Ah, good evening, mademoiselle. Welcome to Chez Nachos. Will you be dining alone?
Yes.
Right this way, please.
Okay.
This way, mademoiselle.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. Your menu. Your waiter is waiting to wait on you. And the special every night is verbal abuse and beans. Enjoy.
Thank you.
May I take your order, ma'am?
Ah, yes, I'll have the special, please.
Ah, the verbal abuse and beans.
Ah, look what the contract did. Oh my God, there's a
She's
truck
eating
driver.
like a cow. Oh my
Diesel
God.
truck. Oh,
I thought I hadn't showered in a long
Oh
time.
my God,
Holy
it's so
smokes.
bad. And I suppose
gonna
you
eat
expect
it all,
us to
or
get
what?
something else for you too, right? Yeah, we'll just keep coming in and out all day for you.
Unbelievable.
Will ya?
Ah,
Look at
yeah,
these
I
like
know
a
one
cow.
of those presumptuous customers.
I don't believe it. She doesn't even use a napkin. What a slob.
And
I
they're just
cannot
gonna do
believe
nothing but
that.
complain about the
She
service
never even
anyways.
says thank you at
Oh, yeah,
all. What a,
people
I
stop
can't
in
believe
Ethiopia,
this.
but there's people
I
like
can't
this.
believe
Are you done? Yeah. Don't stiff us.
Ah, mademoiselle, and how was everything this evening?
Very, very good. What is tomorrow night's special?
Ah, tomorrow night is the international cuisine. That is Chinese torture and dumplings.
Oh, sounds wonderful. By the way, do you have a match?
Ah, yes, but would you mind waiting till you are outside the premises before you light up? This is part of the non-smoking section.
No problem.
Good evening.
Oh my, excuse me.
This shouldn't take long. Everybody wants to be on TVOD. Contestants! Contestants! Oh, here we go. Here comes somebody now. I'm sure they'll want to be on TVOD. Ah, excuse me, would you like to be on TV? Well, maybe not. No problem. This will be easy. Everybody wants to be on TVOD.
Picture a man, a game show host for a game show not only of sight and sound, but of mind. Looking for contestants. Needles in this giant haystack we call planet Earth.
Ducks, how would you like to be on TVOD? Hey! No, come back! Ah, here's somebody who looks like he hasn't had much excitement in a long time. Excuse me, sir. How would you like to be on TVOD? Contestants! Ah, is there anybody in here who'd like to be a contestant on TVOD? Oh, little furry thing. Hey, come here. Come here. How would you like to be a contestant? Hey. Whoa, you're a little uncompact, just like a wrist television. Would you like to come with me on my journey for a contestant? I'll call you Sony. Come on, Sony. Would anybody here? Nah. Come on, Sony, let's go. Warning, property protected by guard dog. I knew I should have brought Sony. Oh, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi.
My name's Jack Burbank, TVOD, and I was just wondering if you would like to be a contestant on our next show.
No, thank you.
No, but this is your chance to be famous. Tell all your friends about it. They'll all watch you, and then you can do whatever you want. Get them dinged. Oh, that's quite all right. I understand. Okay, well,
Thank you anyway.
maybe next year.
Yeah, okay.
Sony! Hey, Sony, how about this place? There's hope. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Jack Burbank.
Jack Burbank? What are you doing in Raleigh?
I was just looking for contestants.
I was on your show before.
Chet!
The first show?
First show. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you been?
Oh, we've been pretty good, but we've been looking for contestants. We can't seem to find anybody who wants to be on the show.
Really?
You wouldn't know anybody, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, well, that's not surprising the way things have been going. Well, good to see you again, Chet.
You too. Keep up the good work, Jack.
We have no choice in the matter.
See you later.
Picture a man, Jack Burbank, traveling on the railroad of despair, searching, straining, struggling, for a game show with no contestants. Monty Hall's worst nightmare becoming reality in suburbia, USA. Picture a man and his dog, playing a game of their own, a game called time, and time's unpleasant virtue is that it waits for no one, not even Jack Burbank. Picture a man. You'll have to because Jack Burbank isn't in any of these shots. Trudging through the sweltering summer sun and the Arctic winds of winter, with no end in sight. Contestants always beyond his grasp in a world that has become apathetic and cruel. A world that has separated him from his only friend Sony. A world that game show host Jack Burbank has vowed to make a better place through the comic relief of the TVOD zone.
Contestants. 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 Sony. Contestants! Sony! Doesn't anybody want to be a contestant on TVOD? My last chance. Continental Cablevision employees. Will somebody here please be a contestant on TVOD?
No, Jack Burbank.
Years on the road, years in the road. No contestants. No contestants. No. No more TVOD.
Where you been, Jack Burbank?
Contestants!
Welcome to Thanksgiving dinner with Jack Burbank's family.
Well, family, here we are at another exciting edition of Thanksgiving with the Burbanks. Why don't we start off with a little bit of grace?
God.
Is. Good.
God.
Is.
Great. Let.
Us.
Thank. Him.
For.
Giving.
Us. The.
Talent.
Two.
Be.
Game show.
Hosts.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, family. The family Burbank about to dig in. Well, in a recent survey, contestants picked potatoes or stuffing for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Rice. Stuffing or rice? Little Rod Burbank. Okay, is that enough? Okay, does everybody have enough stuffing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack.
Let's carve the turkey.
Yeah.
Applause, applause.
Hey!
Oh, can't wait.
Mm-mm.
Looks good.
Something's wrong here.
Starving.
This just isn't gonna do. Producer, do you think you could help us out here? Ah, okay, now that's more like it.
Wow. Yeah. That's better.
Hey, Grandma, it's
Hey, it's
you.
Grandma Burbank now.
Grandma Burbank.
Toilet's free.
He's only kidding, Grandma Burbank. Can anybody tell me whether these are Idaho or Maine potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
That's correct.
That's good for 50 points.
That's good for another stab at the turkey.
This one be canned cranberry sauce, would it?
Burbank, could you pass the butter after Boom Burbank's done with it?
I sure can.
Ah, but is that butter or is that parquet?
Granny Burbank potatoes.
Butter. Can I change my answer?
Yes, but you only have 30 seconds, Bob Burbank.
Grandma, thank you.
Butter.
It's butter.
Would anyone like A, the salt, or B, the pepper?
I'll take C, all of the above, Chester Burbank. Have a nice Burbank family smile for the cameras.
And wave.
Would you like some turkey?
Very good, Boom Burbank.
It's the Don Pato part of this Thanksgiving dinner, everyone. What we do here is have everybody from around the Burbank family recite the Burbank history of Thanksgiving and what it all means to us. We'll start out with Grandma Burbank. Grandma... She'll be with us a little bit later. Luckily, there's a large oxygen content in mashed potatoes. The one thing you can't do is take Thanksgiving dinners for granted. Because before you know it, all the family's gone again. And things go right back to the old humdrum the way they used to be. So if you can't think anything to be thankful for on your Thanksgiving, just be thankful that you didn't have to spend Thanksgiving with the Burbanks. Until next week, this is Jack Burbank saying sayonara. And about this mess, it's gone, except for this pea. So you ask the question, to pee or not to pee? Jack Burbank says, not to pee.
Kids don't go for cute, cuddly, animated animals anymore. They like stuff like Transformers and Smurfs and Pee-wee Herman. You have to land a sitcom like Alf or a comic strip like Garfield to even get a chance. So I got to thinking, this is the real world. So how do real funny guys get their start? Why, they're stand-up comedians, of course. So, are you ready for the first stand-up cartoon? Mabel the Cable Dog at your service. Now, I'm gonna do some impressions. See if you can guess who I am.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Chandra Moore, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Often, men seek one thing, find another. Looking for China, Jacques Cartier stumbled on America.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire.
And now for a couple of my old buddies from acting school who made good.
What's up, Doc? Hey, this is the best disguise I ever tunk up.
And now for my very last impersonation. Where is that thing? Just a second. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'll be right back.
Oh, there's so many ways that you can show people that you love them. I do that by coming to visit with you here. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. I'll be back next time.
Today, for our theme video, we're gonna see what it's like to go into a television snowstorm. Hit it!
It's snowing.
It's cold in here.
Hey, it's pretty hot by these picture tubes. Come on over here.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, can you grab me that wrench? I think I can fix this storm. Thank you. Eat your heart out, Dickie Albert.
Hey, wait a minute. I think you're doing something wrong. I'm not that cold. What?
Hey, can you build a snowman out of this stuff? I don't think this is working.
Boy, listen to that wind.
That's not wind, that's bad audio. Hey, are we gonna be able to get out of here?
I'll try to get through this wipe. I can't get through the TV glass.
Hey, let's try shutting the TV off.
Won't we shut us off?
I don't know, let's find out. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's good. We wish you.
It's those Burbank carolers.
Keep the door closed. I can't believe they're doing this again this year.
Shut off the lights, maybe they'll leave.
Yeah. I hope they don't come back.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I think they're going.
That's good.
Can't get rid of these people. Where did they come from?
I don't know. I can't believe that.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah. I think we should just
Oh,
pick
maybe.
up around here and forget about
I
it.
can't believe that.
Jeez.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We
Oh, no, how the hell did they get in here? Get out of here!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bye and good luck. Get out of here.
Christmas ain't like it used to be.
Sure isn't.
Thank you, Jack Burbank. Welcome to the news outside of the news of 1988. Happy New Year, I'm Baba Wawa.
And I'm Wawa Donkite. Last year's presidential election, everyone thinks the networks did a pretty good job of covering this national event. But we have top secret footage showing who we really elected to the top seat in this country.
I've been with Reagan for 7.5 years, and I think the Republicans are doing well. The new president should be another Republican, and vote for me, George Bush.
Another topic plaguing us throughout the year of 1988 is the violence and uncalled for hatred between humans. Compassion and understanding seem to be becoming emotions of the past. No one is taking the time to reason things out, and will you guys shut up? We're trying to do a show in here. We must learn to live together in peace, to love one another, to understand no matter what the situation might be. Excuse me. I'll teach you.
In other news this year, you've seen a lot of Donald Trump. But here's a special news outside the news clip. Donald Trump talking to the other most popular man of the year, Jack Burbank. And now for the weather. Baba?
A high-pressure system is coming towards us from the west, and as you can see on the local map, we have some snow up in the northern areas of the state, but down towards the Cape, it's turning to freezing rain.
Like, hey dude, we forgot to put up the map. Like, totally sorry, dude.
Back to you, Wawa.
Stardate, January 10th, 2289. 2.7 hours from launch, and 5.3 hours to dinner.
Captain, sensors indicate an unknown source of energy approaching.
Aurora, on screen. Not you, Aurora, the alien.
Sorry, Captain.
Spock, what do you make of that?
Well, Captain, I thought it was only a legend, but it appears to be the dreaded Genghis Khan Terrier.
Engineering, damage report.
Aye, Captain. We're losing power fast. I don't think she can hold on much longer.
It seems to be trying to communicate with us.
Aurora, is it any known language?
I think it's canine, Captain.
Spock?
Specifically, a form of terrier that was indigenous to the Earth in the late 20th century. The only way to communicate with it would be to go and get one.
Oh, great. We just go back in time, dognap a terrier, bring it back to the 23rd century, and have it bark us out of this jam.
That's right, Bones, unless you speak canine.
You got it! Hold on to it!
You're into play. We've got the terrier, but now, where's Captain Kirk?
Farewell.